Absolutely. So we got the first night under our belt, and one of the things I wanted for you to talk about for just a second, one of the kind of behind the scenes of what we do here at Tanner Holmes Vlogs and everything. And Bennett, talk about a little bit your first night, because obviously, I had all my stuff I was doing, but you were getting shots and doing all this crazy thing from the infield.
Yeah. So something, I think it was like back on Speed Week a while ago, Tanner had the idea, well, like, let's go in the infield and shoot the like 360 and stuff. And I was like, yeah, it's cool. And then like, being like, I don't want to overstep any boundaries. Like, it's kind of weird to like cross a track or whatever. I don't know. I always get nervous crossing a track. Like, you're going to get in trouble or something. So, earlier that day I went and talked to a few people. Like, I got pointed in directions of officials. I just kept climbing the ladder. Next thing you know, I'm in this like staff office and I'm like, hey, could I like get some sort of vest to like shoot out here? And they're like, oh yeah, here's an event staff shirt. And I was like, okay, like, all right, that's cool.
Sounds good.
So I go out there on the pit bike and I park in the infield, like trying to stay out of everyone's way. And then this guy, I was like, hey, so like, where can I shoot or whatever? And the staff here is great. Like, these guys are all friendly and awesome. They're like, well, you can shoot wherever you want. You can be up halfway up the track if you feel comfortable. And I'm like, are you serious right now?
Yeah.
So that actually allowed me to get some pretty cool shots down in turn 3, actually. And then when the night was rolling, we had our buddy Kyler Shaw that was filming for Flow over there.
Yeah.
And we were talking to him a little bit. And then met up with some other Flow guys, which was pretty cool. And like I said, all the event staff there was super cool to talk to. And then just watching from the infield's like a way different perspective, especially
it's
at
probably
that track.
the coolest thing. I think most tracks, it's awesome to watch from the infield, like whether it's Red Bluff or whether I feel like you're at Knoxville or Eldora, like watching the cars go by like right there in your face is just incredible.
And so this is my favorite part. So night number 1, it's kind of funny. Everyone's seen it in my vlog if you watch my vlog. So I'm filming the modified guys, just practicing getting my ankles and whatever before the sprint cars come out. And I start hearing some yelling and I like look to my right because where I'm at, scales are like right behind me almost. And I look over there and this is a classic move. When you're pissed off at someone, you pull in right in front of them and park it so they can't go nowhere. And the modifieds have to go through tech. Like, you can't go around them to go out. So this guy's yelling over there and I'm just watching. I'm like, what the, like they're buddies or something. And then he pulls forward and it exposes the guy he's blocking. His right rear is like all bent up out of shape or whatever. And so they start yelling at each other and they're actually about to fight. And I'm like, we got to fight after hot laps. This is awesome. So I'm like turned around. At this point, I'm not even shooting the racing that's going on. These two guys are going at it. And then it's kind of a classic move. The other guy gets out of the car eventually to go after the other guy after he's already driving away. Like, I don't know what's going on. But anyways, it's kind of just funny. Like, we're really heated after hot laps here.
Yeah,
and then
that's classic dirt track racing.
And I thought it was hot laps until I was informed that was qualifying. So now it kind of makes sense. It may have hit him under qualifying. He screwed up his lap or whatever. And I get that. But just the mod guys were going after it.
Yeah, and they put on some exciting racing all 3 nights that they were the second class to the sprint cars. So that was awesome to have Bennett in the infield. We got so many great shots, and those are like literally my favorite things to watch. Because like I said, there's nothing that can compare to being that close to these cars that are just flying by every single lap. So that was super neat to have you in the infield. Night number 2, you went in the infield again.
Yeah.
Got some more shots. What, turn 3 again? You were same
turn
spot?
3, yeah. I was down in turn 3 2 nights in a row. And then the last night I went over to turn 1.
Which was so cool. And I think the more tracks we go to throughout the summer, like if we get the chance to go in the infield or have anybody, that's going to be so beneficial to bring better content.